This is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time we are going to paint these Stormcast Eternals from the deluxe expansion of the Warhammer Underwrolds. Okay, so we are going to paint her, and I will start with the armor plate. So normally I do them in green. It's a special color I do, my own Stormhost, and I'm going to use Sybarite Green for all the armor plates. So yeah, if you are curious to know how they are painted normally my Stormcast Eternals, yeah, there are different videos in the channel where I share them. But if not, yeah, you can just. But this is this type of pastel green combined with gold and purple. Okay, so I'm going to do all the armor plates that I want in green, and as you can see, I keep it separated from the base because I can access easily, much easier, the armor parts. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Thin layer of Sybarite Green, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, once the armor is done, I'm going to apply Gauss Blaster Green in the part where I want to have white later on. So this is going to be the inside of the cape, and some of the will be the inside of the cape here. You will need to apply 2 layers. It's quite. You will see the brush strokes, so 2 to 3, maybe sometimes 4 layers, depending on the part. You will need to apply, and I will apply this here on the knee, and I think for this one that's all, because the clothes I will do them in dark purple. Okay, so I'm going to do that on the inside of the cape, and I'm back once it had dried. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Mourfang Brown on some of the parts. This one on the leather parts, and as well some bells, the scarf, and here we'll do this bell. You can see I'm using quite a thick brush still. I just need to be careful not to dirten the greens, but apart of that, I can still use quite a big brush. This part I will do purple. Okay, normally I do these things, but I will do brown on the legs. Okay, so these things normally I do brown on my Stormcast, and then I keep it quite dark with some washes. But on the arms, I will simulate that it's more like a shirt, that is wearing t-shirt. Well, so I will apply purple. Okay. So again, we apply it as well. The handle of the weapon and all the different bells and so on. Okay, so I will do that, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Retributor Armor on the part where I want the gold, of course. And I'm doing that because I need to do this part of the armor, the scale armor that we have there. I want to do, yeah, the inside. I think I will do it in purple at the end. I'm thinking. I think I will do it in the dark purple. So I should do. Let's do the metal. This one, and then we are going to apply. And I will do as well this type of engrave that we have there. Try to be a little bit careful. I'm not using them. I'm using a synthetic brush normally when I'm doing metallics, because they can damage a little bit the brushes. So I prefer to use my synthetic, unless I have to use I have to do something where it requires a lot of detail, and then I will use my fine detail brush. But normally I try to avoid to use one of my good brushes. So I'm doing that. Okay, I'm going to do as well the rims of the armor, and I will leave some of the buckles, but then I will do other parts, and as well this part here. The moon inside, the symbol in will go there later on in green, but first I do this thing, then the scales. Okay, so I'm going to do all this, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Naggaroth Night, and we are going to do with that all the purple parts. Okay, so meaning I will do the back of the cape, okay, all this part, as well the hood, and I will do as well this part here, okay, all these insides, all these things. Okay, so I will be doing that, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, so we have applied the Naggaroth Night. Now you can see we start having nice colors, but before that I'm going to do a couple of washes now. So first I'm going to use North Seraphim Sepia Reikland Fleshshade. Move it in a different position. Okay, this one, Reikland Fleshshade, and I will apply it on the golden parts. Okay, so like that. And I will try not to dirten the green. If you go a little bit on the purple, it's not going to be noticeable, but be careful with the green. Okay, so I will try to be careful there, and important that we have a nice shading on the scales. Okay, well this, okay. So I'm going to do this shade on all the golden parts, and then I will wait this device. Okay, next step, I'm going to use this one, Coelia Greenshade, and we are going to apply this over the gold, greens. I will just avoid the very light green, okay? If I don't make a mistake like I did here. But I don't want to go there, I want to keep this as clear as possible. Okay, and you can see I also applied over the hood and the cape, over the purple in principle. Okay, this will give a very dark gold. That is one of the things I always look. And here we see that it's a little bit. Sometimes this can happen if there is a little bit of glazy. You have to touch with the fingers that the paint does not want to go at the beginning. You can see. And now we apply on the arms. I will apply as well on the brown parts. Okay. Once it dries, it will make the brown to look a little bit desaturated. It's not a problem. Okay. So I will keep applying this wash, trying to avoid that is accumulating any place. To just create the shades, but I don't want it to accumulate in any part. I will do as well on the lamp, everywhere. Okay, can see. If you didn't hear the light, don't worry, I'm going to come later on to make. I think I'm still thinking if I will do a blue shade or a yellow, sorry, a blue light or a yellow light. I need to think about that. Okay, so I keep because I like to, I want to keep it cold. So if I want to keep it cold, I will go with a green, sorry, a blue, light blue light. Okay, I'm doing that. I wait the dries and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Aggaros dunes and I will do the rope. Of course, first I need to find again these Aggaros dunes. Great color to do these things. Looking for the brush now. Normally the contrast paints, I take them directly from the pot. Just let me put the light on. Okay. Here we go. And I like to make the robe in the traditional aqua colors. You can make as well them maybe grey as it was a silk robe, but I like more in that case the traditional color. Just taking care that I don't miss any spot. Okay, and you can see that you will have, I will remove a little bit from the here that is pulling a lot. It's very windy if you listen some noise at the background today. So, okay. Next step. I'm going to use Black Templar and I'm going to do the hair. Okay, and you can also do, I'm also applying inside the eyes, because the eyes are covered almost by the hair. And here you need to be careful because we have this piece of hair going to the front. Or at least this is how I think in this. Okay, to be fair, the face, I know that they use white hair in the illustration, but yeah, my Stormcast Eternals are from a region where all of them have that hair. I like to do sometimes some homogeneity on the ethnicity of my guys, okay, depending on the background of my army. So next I'm going to use silver color. In that case is going to be from miniature paint, and I'm going to do the metallic parts. Okay, you can do like that. Now on the other side, you can do like that. Then we are going to do this and this. And then I'm going to do as well this part here, and I will do the metal protections on the dagger scarp. Okay, so undo that and I'm back. Okay, I have done the metallics. I'm waiting that this dries, and while it's drying, I'm going to apply white on these lights. Okay. So we're going to put. I'm using school white. Okay. Well, how it's called now. So I'm putting here all this white. And I will do just clean up because it was a little bit dirty from the previous washes. So I just want to be sure that I want to make the light part very bright, and I will go for blue light instead of the yellow light that we see normally in this miniature. I'm looking more on blue lights because it's more the theme I'm following on my Stormcast. Okay. Okay. We'll put the second layer. A little bit of water. Good. This should be enough. Now I'm going to take a contrast that is going to be Darkoath Flesh. Okay, and I'm going to do the face. I try not to put too much. To be fair, the sculpt of the expression of this lady, it's a little bit strange, but I will leave it like that. I don't want to go too light. Now I'm going to use Nuln Oil, and I will put Nuln Oil on the metallic parts that we have done before. Okay, as you can see, I wait a little bit before painting them, putting the washes. Okay. Just a little bit. And here there isn't a problem if you go a little bit on the scarf. Here as well. And on the other side. And I will go a little bit on the leather part. Like that. Okay. I will wait that the light. I want to be sure that the light is completely dry. So now I'm going to work on the armor on the highlights. So I'm going to use Sybarite Green, that was the base color. I'm going to use Gauss Blaster Green. Sorry, a little bit off. Okay, and I will use as well the Kabalyte Green. Okay, these are the colors I'm going to use plus white. So I'm going to work with these three colors. And I'm going to highlight the armor points. So I would like to change to, I like to play with a very detailed brush in that case. Okay. And we'll start with Sybarite Green. Let's do, for example, one feet. I need to mix it a little bit. Give me a minute. Okay, it's good consistency. One, I need to check that we have the right dilution, because if it's too dry, it's going to be difficult. We'll have difficulties to control the edge highlight, because what I'm going to do here, it's pure edge highlight and then I will add some reflections in some parts. So I start with this one. Okay, let me do this part. This is maybe the most. Okay, and you can see here the white did not work as I wanted, but I can solve this very easily, applying a little bit of the Sybarite Green like that, and we can transform this into a reflection. Okay. So first I like to start with not the most dark, with not the darker color. This, remember, this was the base color we were using here. Okay. And we are going to, and now I will start using the Gauss Blaster Green, and I will do some edge highlight. Like that. We'll do, and then here I will go with the Sybarite Green, and of course now I will use this way I prepare the Kabalyte Green, because this is the intermediate color for this, for the part that we have a very dark shade. Okay. So let's keep working here. Like that. Now here what I will do, I will take the Gauss Blaster Green, the very light one. I will do like that, and then I will follow. Here I went too thick. Okay, but this is not a problem. Again, if sometimes you go too thick, sorry. Now I will use the darker green. I will just go next to it. Okay. Then I'm going to use a very dark brown. And I will do it like that. And now we have lighter. Okay. So now everybody have the ability to do thin lines consistently all the time. You have to know how to correct your mistakes, errors. This is one of the first things that normally we need to learn when we are painting miniatures, because I can guarantee you that all of us, we are doing mistakes. Now I'm going to put it here, and I'll come with a darker color from the top. I do it like that. Now I will do the armor plates with the feet, with the foot. So I do like that. Like that. And then okay, and now I take a little bit of Gauss Blaster Green. Wait a second, right? And now I will do the same on the leg bar. I do it there, for example, and I will do this bar there. And this bar. Okay, now let's do this. I will do the breast, okay, this part here of the armor. So I'm going to start with, again, Sybarite Green. I will hit almost the full plate there, and then I will come back with Sybarite Green. Sorry if I'm moving a little bit the miniature, but you need to find the right position each time to be comfortable, because the most important thing is that your hands have to be resting. For me, to have control, I have to have my hands, this part of my hands, okay, this part of my hands have to rest on the table. So this is the way I have more brush control. Okay. I will do this and then this. And here I will put some darker green. I will go around this. Okay. And we keep working. So I'm going to do now this. Here I go quite thick, you can see. And I will use this to make a additional reflection there. Then I will do like that. Okay. Now I will take the Kabalyte Green. I will come next to it. And I will take the Sybarite Green again and mix it. Okay. This again, Kabalyte Green. And here I will take Kabalyte Green and be sure I keep this part darker. Now I will take the Gauss Blaster Green. I do the edge there. I don't think I'm doing here a line, just I need to find the right position. Okay, now this line is too visible, of course. I will glaze it on top again with the Kabalyte Green. We need to make this taking now a little bit of playing between the Kabalyte Green and the Sybarite Green. I'm playing with these two colors keep the balance that I wanted. Okay, and just using the Gauss on the edges like that. Okay, and like that I will do the rest of the armor. So I'm going to do the rest of the armor, and I'm back to do the face. Okay, this is how it looks like now that we have done the armor. And I think I will split this tutorial in two. I will just finish this first part doing the light, and I will apply Aethermatic blue on the light. So meaning that on the next part I'm going to start working on all the highlights, on all the details, okay? So in that way I can, yeah, we can keep it in two parts, and I think it's going to be more sense. So what I'm doing now is I'm just applying Aethermatic blue here, and to make this blue glow, okay? And now I will stop in this step, okay? So I hope you have enjoyed up to now what you see here, the paint job on this lady. So please give a like if you have liked it, share if you think other people can be interested, and keep tuned because the second part is coming soon.